Problem 3 gives us a water treatment facility operating by dripping water from a 60-foot long arm whose end is mounted to a central pivot. The water then filters through a layer of charcoal. The arm rotates once every 8 minutes. So the information that we need to gather out of that is that the length of the arm that the water is dripping out of is 60 feet. I'm going to go ahead and just assume that water is dripping out of the entire 60 feet and that this entire area underneath the arm is covered in charcoal. So the area of the charcoal is basically the area of the circle, and that the area that the arm drips onto is going to be the area of the sector that covers in a given time. We know that the arm is rotating at 8 minutes for every revolution. And so with that information, we go ahead and solve the problem. Part A asks us to find the area of the charcoal covered with water after 1 minute. So there's some complicated ways you can go about doing this, but I think the easiest way is just understanding that if he's traveling at 8 minutes for every revolution, then in 1 minute he's traveling 1/8 of a revolution. So we can basically find the area of the circle and then divide that by 8, and what we'll get is how much area he's covering in 1 minute. So you just do 1/8 times pi r squared, r being 60, and you get 1,413.72 feet squared in 1 minute. Now it asks us to find how much area is covered in water in 1 second. So again, there's complicated ways of doing this, but I think the easiest way is knowing that we just found how much area is being covered on 1 minute, and since this is being this is moving at a constant rate, we can just assume that for every second, or 1/60th of this value, that's how much water is covering, which is going to be 23.56 feet squared. All right, and part C asks, how long would it take to cover 100 square feet with of charcoal with water? So again, I think the easiest way to do this is just understanding that we have some portion of the circle times the area is going to equal 100. So we know that the area is pi r squared. We just divide 100 by pi r squared, and you get x. So it covers 100 square feet in 0.0088 revolutions. And we know that it takes him 8 minutes to cover, or to do 1 revolution. So 0.088 of 8 minutes is just 0.07 minutes, or 4.24 seconds. You could also kind of understand that intuitively we're going to get some answer like 4.24 because if you look at how long it takes him to do 1 second, it's 23.5, so almost 25. So it's going to take them a little over 4 seconds to get 100, because usually 25 times 4 is 100, and it's just under that. And then the last part says, how long would it take to cover 3,245 square feet of charcoal with water? So all we have to do is take 3,245 and divide that by how much area is covered in 1 minute, which we found in a different part, and we get 2.3 minutes, with 0.3 minutes being 18 seconds. So 2 minutes, 18 seconds. That's it. Thanks.